Hey familia, Miranda here, and today's video is going to be a pickups video. So I do have several pickups to share with you. They're kind of from all over the place, from Gruv, Facebook, eBay, Walmart, Best Buy, the thrift store. I did get a package in from Larry and Melissa over at Mi.dollartreedvd, and I do have a couple of just kind of random things that I wanted to share with you guys towards the end. So let's go on ahead and get into today's video. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the thrift store. So I popped into a Goodwill that I hadn't been to in a while, and I found 3 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. So first up, this one is an upgrade, and that is 61. I do have this one in a snapper. I have yet to check it out, but thought I would still go ahead and pick up the Blu-ray of it. This next one I got for my son. I don't know if I'll watch it. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I'd actually never heard of this one. It's Lego DC Batman Family Matters. And I know he's into this kind of stuff, so I mean, mostly really for him. But you know, like I said, I may watch it. I don't know. We'll see. And then I found this factory sealed. I'd never heard of this, but it's this film here called Laser Team. And factory sealed here. I know there's a second one in the series, but I really know nothing about this, but it was there. And I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead, pick it up, check it out. You know, obviously it's like sci-fi based and whatnot. So, I mean, I don't know if it's any good. If you have seen it, let me know your thoughts on it. And then the DVD that I picked up, my kids, since they were babies, they've always been a fan of SpongeBob. And so we have this Whale of a Birthday. And you do get 7 episodes on here. So, you know, always kind of adding, you know, little DVDs like this of SpongeBob to the collection. We do have several, a lot of them without cases now, but, you know, they still watch SpongeBob to this day. And yeah, I don't mind SpongeBob myself either. All right, next up, Gruv, you guys. I only got 1 title, and the good thing with Gruv, you guys, is like you never pay for shipping, which is awesome. I mean, as long as I've been buying from Gruv, I have never once paid for shipping at all. I think you used to, like, when you were like under a certain amount, but as of now, as far as I know, you don't pay for shipping at all. And they constantly have deals going on, and this was part of one of their deals or like sales that they had going. I've never seen this one, but I've heard great things about it. It was only $5.99, and that is the Ghost and Mr. Chicken. So I thought I would finally go ahead and snag it to give it a watch. All right, so moving on to eBay, you guys, I do have a couple of titles here. One of them I actually saw in a trailer and it immediately sparked my interest. The other one I saw somebody haul, and so I just had to get it. So first up, we have this film here called Freestyle. This one was actually factory sealed, but the disc was kind of rattling around, so I went ahead and opened it up and it was perfectly fine. But I saw this on a trailer for, I think it was like on a Dollar Tree movie or something like that I was watching not too long ago, and it immediately sparked my interest. You basically have like, it's like a mix of like basketball and hip hop, but like kind of combined together. So like dancing like with basketball or something like that. That's what the trailer looked like anyways to me. And so I was like, yeah, definitely seemed like something I would be interested in. It was a little bit hard to actually kind of track down, but I found me a copy for super cheap. And so I was happy to be able to snag a copy, and yeah, we'll see if it's any good. I really don't have high hopes for it, but it looked interesting, so I wanted to go ahead and get it. And then this next film here is a Disney film that I'd actually never even heard of. I want to say it was maybe Katie who I saw haul this. And it is a Christmas film, and it's called The Christmas Star. It is factory sealed, you guys. But yeah, I'd never even heard of this one. And so for Disney, and it also being a Christmas film, I just had to go ahead and, you know, pick up a copy of it. All right, next up, we'll get into Facebook. I only have 4 pickups, so I did go ahead and snag the 4K of Talk to Me. I've heard nothing but great things on this one, so hopefully I can get to this one before the month is over, you know, for my little, like, 31 days Halloween-ish, you know, whatever the heck. I'm not even really calling it that, but, you know, at least I want to try and get it in at least this month. Then Elemental, which I already got into this one, you guys. I already reviewed this one. If you guys want to, you know, check out the episode of First Viewing, I will link it in the description box below for you guys to check out. But this is easily one of my favorites of the year, and I can definitely see this one being in my top 5 at the end of the year, you guys. So Elemental, I highly recommend you check this one out if you have not. It is a great animated flick. It's just a beautiful story, you guys. And yeah, I absolutely love this one. Then I did pick up this Ruby Gillman Teenage Kraken. To be honest, you guys, I really had no interest in this one. And the only reason why I actually even picked this up is for my girls, just because I know, or I figured it would be something that they would enjoy. But like from the trailer and stuff like that, like, I don't know, it just didn't seem very appealing to me. I've heard a couple people kind of talk on it and actually say it's a pretty decent film, but I haven't gotten around to watching it, and the girls have. They haven't really said much on it, so I don't know if they really liked it or not, but I mean, I got it for them really, so we got that one. And then the last pickup, of course, I had to go ahead and snag Barbie. I did go see this in theaters with my girls, and I will say this was like my most anticipated film of the year, but it was actually kind of a letdown. I mean, there's some positive things about the film, especially like this like cinematography. I mean, just the whole vibrant colors and, you know, the outfits, all of that are pretty cool and everything. And, you know, a lot of stuff in this film just really pops, but there's just so much going on in this film. And yeah, it's definitely not necessarily entirely appropriate, I'd say, for like young girls, because there are certain things that they kind of say in here that are a little inappropriate. But the whole, I don't know, there's just a lot of kind of sexist things going on in this film. The whole hardcore like patriarchy stuff. And I mean, you know, there is like women empowerment going on in here too. There's just, it's kind of a hot mess of a film, to be honest. I mean, for the most part, I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. But it was, you know, decent enough. Just wasn't exactly what I was expecting, what I was anticipating. But, you know, Barbie, nonetheless, I still need to have it in the collection. I mean, my girls overall, they liked it and stuff, so I kind of got it for them. And I just went with the Blu-ray, because I think the 4K only has a 4K available, and we only have one 4K player in the house, so just went Blu-ray on this one. All right, next up is Walmart, you guys. I only got one thing. Any guesses? Any guesses at all before we get into it? If you guessed Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, then you were right. How could I pass on this, you guys? Like, for real. Now, I've heard nothing but bad things on this film, and I don't have really any expectations going into this one. But I could not pass up Winnie the Pooh, and I could not pass up on this steelbook, so I just had to have it, you guys. Pretty nice looking steelbook. That's the front of it. There's the back of it. It's a little kind of on the dark side, but it's okay. So I'll definitely be checking this out, hopefully before, you know, the month's end. So you do have some artwork on the disc there, and then the inside looks like that. But yeah, you guys, I hear it's terrible, just terrible. But I mean, I'm sure it's probably like cheesy fun, but yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, had to have it. All right, so moving on to Best Buy, I got 3 steelbooks, you guys. But before we do get into the pickups, I want to hear your guys' thoughts, what you guys think about the news on Best Buy getting rid of all physical media in store and online. Drop a comment below, let me know. For me personally, you guys, it's not going to affect me at all, because I already do most of my buying online anyways. And it's pretty rare for me to actually go into Best Buy or purchase something from Best Buy, unless it is something that it has a crazy good deal, or if it's a exclusive that I truly want. That's gonna be the only thing that I can just imagine now what prices are gonna be like on like Best Buy, not Best Buy, but eBay and like Mercari, you know, sites like those for their exclusives. Because I mean, yeah, that's gonna be one thing that I will kind of miss, is their like exclusive like steelbooks and stuff like that. And obviously when things kind of go out of stock, people are already doing some crazy prices for them. But now that they're going to actually get rid of all physical media in store and online, I can just imagine the outrageous prices their exclusives are going to be going for on eBay and Mercari. I mean, I missed out on the Exorcist and Sleepy Hollow steelbooks. Those are 2 that I was really wanting. That's what I get for not pre-ordering. But prices on those are just absolutely ridiculous on eBay, you guys. So I can only imagine what the future has in store for, you know, Best Buy exclusives. But anywho, enough about that. Let's go on ahead and get into what I actually picked up. So I did snag the Steelbook of Prey. Now, I have not seen this film, but I have heard nothing but great things on it. And honestly, you guys, the 4K slip is also absolutely beautiful, so you really can't go wrong either way. But this steelbook is just stunning, you guys, so I had to go ahead and snag it. So that's the front of it, that's the back of it. And you open it up, you got your 2 discs in here. This is the 4K disc, and then you do have the Blu-ray disc here, looks like that. And then you have like a little kind of paper thingy in here, looks like that. And then the inside looks like that. So I'm actually looking forward to checking this one out because, like I said, everybody has been raving about this film. And so pretty exciting that it actually did get a physical release and everything. And so I just had to go with the steelbook here. All right, the next one I have is The Wicker Man. So definitely had to get this one. It was a must. It's an absolute beauty, you guys. I have not seen this version though, so I'm excited to check it out. I hear this one's definitely way better than the Cage remake, which I don't mind it. I've seen it, you know, a few times and I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, I can't wait to check out the original here. So that's what that looks like. Obviously, it is like a slipcover here, so you take it off. And so that is the front and the back. And then you open it on the inside and you actually have some kind of nice floral artwork on this disc here. This is the 4K disc. And then you do have the Blu-ray disc here as well. And then the inside just looks like that. All right, then the last steelbook that I got from Best Buy, I did actually already show this off in my recent episode of First Viewing because I did already dive into this film as well, and that is Transformers Rise of the Beast. This is just a freaking beautiful steelbook, you guys, and I just had to have it. I love the color combo here. The front, there's the back of it. It's not a great film, but it's definitely a solid addition to the franchise, you guys. I mean, there's kind of some flaws there with the story and whatnot and kind of lacking some character chemistry and stuff. But, I mean, overall, it's decent. I like the addition of Mirage, you know, Pete Davidson's character. You got one disc there, that's the 4K disc, and then the Blu-ray disc, and then the artwork on the inside looks like that. And, you know, some of the effects in here were a little questionable, but overall, it's a decent watch, and I just could not pass up on the steelbook. All right, so we're gonna go on ahead and get into the package here that I got from Mi.dollartreedvd, aka Larry and Melissa. Guys know them. If you're huge in the like whole Dollar Tree movie community, they are greatly loved in that community for sure. I will leave a link to their YouTube page as well as their Instagram in the description box below. You guys go show them some love. But yeah, they have just been quite the awesome duo, you guys. Just going out to a bunch of different Dollar Tree locations when they have their new drops and stuff like that, which actually it's been a long time since they've actually had one. But they would go from store to store to store and just post pictures and, you know, pick up things for people and stuff. So they're super awesome and I adore them, you guys. But yeah, so they had, I want to say Dollar Tree sort of had a kind of random drop, I guess you could say, where they got in just a few maybe new things, but there really hasn't been anything new much. But I did pick up some stuff from them, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys what's in the box. All right, so we'll get into the stack of Blu-rays first. So I did go ahead and snag from them the Magnificent Seven. Then this one, honestly, I don't even know why the hell I wanted this. Considering I'm not really huge on like political stuff, but we have this film here called Capitalism, A Love Story. So yeah, I really know nothing about this, why I wanted it. Hell, I don't even know. Then to go ahead and get Once Upon a Time in Venice. This is one I had actually passed on. I'd seen this plenty of times like at Big Lots and I never picked it up. But so, I mean, it was there at Dollar Tree. So I was like, you know what, go ahead and get it. We have In the Valley of Ella. There's another one too. I'd seen this plenty of times at Big Lots, passed on it plenty of times, but because it was at Dollar Tree, I'm like, you know what? I'll go ahead and, you know, check it out. And that is Home Again with Reese Witherspoon. And then we have In the Heights. This is an awesome, awesome musical, you guys. All right, so getting into the DVDs, you guys. So first up is this film here called The Hole. This is another one too that time and time again I passed on it, but my buddy Kenny, I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description box below, but he actually had recommended this one. He's been doing a little series of movies that he has in boxes and just kind of unboxing them to see what's in them, and he actually recommended this one in one of those videos that he did, and so yeah, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I think it's been at Dollar Tree before. I've seen it plenty of times like at Big Lots, and so yeah, I'd passed on it, but now I have it per his recommendation. This one I'm actually very, very excited about. Not really for me, but for my son. My son is a huge Ronaldo fan, you guys, and I'm seriously like, that's all he ever talks about when it comes to soccer is Ronaldo this, Ronaldo that. And so this DVD was showing up at Dollar Tree a few drops back, never did find it in my area, and so they finally found me a copy, and it's this film here called Ronaldo. Basically, I'm just going to go ahead and actually stick this in my son's stocking this year for Christmas. And I know he's going to be super freaking excited about it, you guys, because he is just like diehard fan of Ronaldo. So next up, we have Carney. This is one that I'd always been hoping to find and I never did. But so yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. You do have Lou Diamond Phillips in here, which is awesome, you guys. So looking forward to that. Next up, we have this film here called Marshall's Miracle. This just looks like it's one of those kind of, I don't know, like inspirational, like dog story type things. So I figured I'd go ahead and check it out because I enjoy films like that. Then we have this How to Train Your Dragon, the short film collection. So you have 4 different films in here, you guys. You have Legend of the Bone Napper Dragon, Book of Dragons, Dragon's Gift of the Night Fury, and Dragon's Dawn of the Dragon Racers. I mean, I like the films and stuff, so I mean, shorts, I'm sure that they're probably decent. And then we do have here, the last one is The Program, which is basically the rise and fall of Lance Armstrong. So thank you so much, Larry and Melissa, for picking up all those titles for me. I do greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well. Guys, make sure you go show them some love. So that is it for the movies, you guys, but I do have a couple of other things that I wanted to share with you. So I meant to share this when I did my last Amazon haul, and I totally forgot to, you know, pull this out. And I picked up this pop, you guys, and I normally am not one to pick up pops, but one of my my Instagram friends, I saw they posted this and I asked them where they got it. And so I immediately went and ordered it off of Amazon, and that is the Lizzie McGuire pop here, you guys. So stinking cute. I love the show growing up. I mean, it was one of my favorites, you know, back when I was a kid and stuff. But yeah, you have Lizzie, and then you have the monologue Lizzie there as well. Super freaking cute. So I just had to have this. All right, and then the last thing that I have to share with you guys is actually something that's been sitting back there for a while, and I've actually had some people ask me what it is, so I figured I would go ahead and share it because it's actually something that I got earlier this year, and I got it kind of when I was on my YouTube hiatus. If you follow me on Instagram, then you already kind of saw what this is, but the item I'm talking about that's been sitting back there is this rabbit, and it is like it's a plush rabbit. It is obviously like crochet and everything, and it's very soft, so it's not like your typical kind of yarn that they use, but it's more like a plush, like a velvety type material. But the ears, you guys, you can see, this is why I wanted it, because they are the Crow themed, and The Crow is one of my all-time favorite movies, you guys. It's held up so nice, and I just remember constantly watching it back in the day. And obviously you do also have this little crow here. You can like take it off, it's just a little clip, and you could like put it on the head or on the foot, on the other arm, whatever. But this actually came from a shop on Etsy that I absolutely love. The owner is super into like horror and stuff like that, so you can find a bunch of like horror items, like horror plushes like this in their shop, and they called what is it called? I always kind of get it mixed up. The Shop of Little Lost Art, something like that. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you guys to go check out their Etsy shop and also their Instagram. I will be linked below. But I got my son a Jason plush from them. I got a couple friends plushes. One, I got them a Sam plush, and then the other one got a Mandalorian. They have plushies, they have rabbits like this. I got my sister a Pride rabbit. And then they also do like face masks. They have like Christmas ornaments, like plush ornament type things, like cosmetic bags, stuff like that. There's a bunch of different things in their shop, so definitely check them out. I've been buying from them like several times and stuff, and so yeah, this was one that I just had to have for myself, for my collection. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I love the crow themed ears on this, and then the addition of the little obviously crow there is absolutely cute. But yeah, some people had asked me about this since it's been sitting back there, and so I figured I would finally go ahead and actually share with you guys what it is. So now you know. So that is it for today's video, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's pickups. Let me know if you have seen any of these films and your thoughts on them. Thank you so much for watching. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.